She was a little bit dishonest, put it like that. But
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
you didn't know
I
that.
didn't realize that
You
until the
thought you were
end.
investing the money, but she was actually
Yeah,
taking the money.
after she died, it all became evident that I had lost a lot.
Yeah.
Even the car that I bought.
Yeah. Do you think money is for Dominican women, money, do you think it's a fundamental thing that you need to have in order to have a Dominican lady?
I want to just throw this disclaimer out there real quick. Nick really poured his heart out to the Dominican Route family. You say anything stupid or try to tear somebody down with this man pouring his heart out and sharing with the Dominican Route family, I will block you. So I just want to let you know that. And thank you so much, brother, for sharing. It was very emotional what he went through. And Manuel, you did a wonderful job. He shared his life, what he went through with the Dominican woman and with her, taking her life and all of that stuff. And just watch out and be careful when you get into relationships. God bless, make peace be still. Wonderful job, man.
Hello, Nick. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
And how are you?
I'm doing very good. So, this video, I want people to understand in the United States and all over the world why some people from other countries, they come to the Dominican Republic. And I want you to, what's your name?
Nick.
Your name is Nick. And how old are you?
I'm 76.
76. What are you from?
Born in England, so I'm English.
Yeah, from England?
Yes.
What part of England?
Born in London, lived in southwest England most of my time there, and the last 10 years in England, I was actually in Scotland.
Okay. And what do you have any profession, any career that you used to do in the past?
Yes, I'm a mariner. In 1965, age 17, I started my apprenticeship as a navigating officer and progressed through the years and achieved the rank of captain 32 years before I finished my work at age 65. So I started when I was 17 and finished that job when I was 65.
And you are retired now?
I've been retired now for 13 years.
30 years. And what brought you to the Dominican Republic?
Just by chance, really. It wasn't particularly Dominican Republic. I was at a loose end. I had become divorced, and I met someone here in Dominican Republic, which I fell in love with, and so I decided to settle here. And I've made it my home since 2001.
Okay, 2001?
Yeah.
All right. And you fall in love with this woman, and then you guys married or something? Did you get married?
No, we were partners. She was actually married to another person, but separated.
Okay, so you never married?
No.
Like legally married?
No.
Yeah. And how was your experience with this couple that you had? Was it good or bad?
Yes. Overall, it was very good. It was.
Okay, hold on. This partner is a Dominican woman, right?
She's Dominican.
Yeah, all right. So
she was Dominican. She died actually.
She died.
But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I was still working until 2013. So for the first 12 years, I was resident here, lived here, but working away for 4 or 5 months at a time, and then back here for about 2 months after each particular voyage. Yeah, no, I became proud to be a member of the Dominican Republic with my cedula, my ID.
You got a cedula?
Yes, since 2000. I had cedula in 2003. Built a house and settled down, and Very happy with the situation here in general, and lovely climate, a nice land that I own, and a house which I could not afford in the UK, together with a swimming pool and one thing and another. So, no, I rather fell for Dominican Republic very quickly.
Yeah. So, let me ask you something about women. So you told me your wife, she died. She passed away.
She did.
How many years ago?
It was in April 2000, and I should remember that, shouldn't I? It's 6 years ago, anyway, 2018.
2019. And after that, have you had any other
Yes,
partner?
I've had a few relationships with different Dominican women, certainly, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think? Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Do you think money is for Dominican women? Money? Do you think it's a fundamental thing that you need to have in order to have a Dominican lady?
Like this, as a foreigner, it is expected that you will have money. So, I think it's quite significant, the money aspect, yeah, for women to be attracted to a foreigner. Yes, it is a significant matter.
Yeah, I don't want to bring up any kind of emotions in the past, but I just want to put the story together and people would actually maybe understand more. I've known you for a long time, right? Like a couple of years.
I think much longer than that.
Yeah, like more than 10 years actually.
I knew your father, and you must have been around at that time as well.
Yeah, you met my father. My father passed away more than 12 years ago, so I've known you for a little bit now.
Yeah.
And your wife, before we jump into another topic, your wife committed suicide.
She did.
Yeah. How did that affect you as a foreigner? I mean, emotionally, how did you handle that situation?
It was pretty hurtful, because not only did she commit suicide, you have to look at the reasons and what went on. And I never really got to the bottom of it, but I know I lost a lot of my investments and things like that. I had bought 20 years ago, $30,000 plot of land at La Toma. That disappeared. I was paying monthly payments for another piece of land nearby here, and apparently that money wasn't, although I gave it to her each month, it was going for another purpose. So it was pretty miserable. But no, she was a little bit dishonest, put it like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that.
You didn't know
I
that.
didn't realize that until
You thought you were investing the money, but she was actually taking the money.
After she died, it all became evident that I had lost a lot.
Yeah.
Even the car that I bought.
You lost it?
I lost it because it's my mistake being naive, I suppose. The two items of land that I lost and the car were all in her name. She was much younger than me, so
how many years younger? 20?
26 years.
26 years.
26 years younger than me. So by logic, that I would go first, but in actual fact, she became unknown to me, but she became depressed, and the significant reason was that she was gambling.
She was gambling.
So that's why I lost my property, and that's why the car was financed. It wasn't sold, but she borrowed $500,000 from a finance company, and then she didn't repay any of that. When she died, they took the car. So it left me with my house and land up there, but all my investments for the future are gone.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how much I hold that against her. She just took advantage of me. That's all. It was unfortunate.
Yeah, but you didn't know. You were not aware of that.
I wasn't aware that she was going to the casino. I wasn't aware that she was suffering from depression, and I certainly wasn't aware that she had been selling these items. Even the papers for my house disappeared. They were always in a certain drawer in our house, and after she died, they were not there. So what happened to them, I don't know. But that was lucky that those papers were in joint names, so she wouldn't be able to raise money with those papers. Well, I'm sure she would have tried.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, is there something that you do not like about Dominicans or the Dominican Republic?
No. I think that the Dominican people in general are very nice people, simple as that. But that they've lived life in poverty, and they are a little bit dishonest at times.
Especially women.
I suppose, yes.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your you giving me this interview.
I don't think that it'll come over too well because it's not good news, and I'm telling you.
You've been my friend for a long time, and we have been
telling the truth.
Yeah, the truth. So. We've been I've been supporting you sometimes when you need me. You have supported me when I need you. The reason why we're not doing this interview in your house, you have a beautiful house, a big one. He has a big house with you have a garden, right? In the backyard, you have a pool. Does it have water? There's water in the pool. He's got a huge house. But he's also has like 7 or 8 dogs, right? 7 dogs, and they don't know me well, so I think it's for my security and my safety. I don't go inside. Nick, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay.
All right.
I hope that what I've said will go well. It's what happened.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I certainly don't hold it against it. It's not a thing that I hold against Dominican people. It's just happened. Yeah. And it's happened to many people all over the place, whichever country you want to think about.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this interview. Bye-bye.